Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for episode number 56 of this Pentagon challenge. We finally, after 55 episodes, have the opportunity to win the first major trophy of this Pentagon challenge, and that is the Copa Libertadores final. The Brazilian leagues mean nothing. The titles in Uruguay again mean nothing. We have the first opportunity to win the Copa Libertadores. We take on Brazilian giant Flamengo in the final today. It's going to be a good episode, guys. It could be make or break for this series. Let's get into it. So then guys, first things first, I'm going to catch you up on the 4 games that you have missed since you were last with me. You saw us qualify for this Copa Libertadores final with the 1-0 victory over Internacional. Obviously, that was 4-1 on aggregate. We got the job done mainly in that first leg. Since then, we beat Vasco da Gama 5-1, Atletico Mineiro 1-0, Grêmio 1-0, and Atletico Paranaense 4-1. We've been on a very, very good run in the league. A quick word about the league. If we win our game in hand, we go 10 points clear at the top of the Brazilian league again over Palmeiras. We do have, if we flick back over to the schedule, we do have a game against Palmeiras. We could, in theory, win the title when we play Palmeiras at home. It'd be a fantastic season, but to be perfectly honest, we've won the Brazilian league. We don't need to win it again. We are all about the Copa Libertadores final as we take on Flamengo. So what I'm going to do, guys, is first things first, let me take out all the competitions and just talk Copa Libertadores. We started life in Group D. We absolutely blitzed the competition. As you can see, we've been flawless almost all the way through. Absolutely annihilated Group D. We took on Atletico Nacional. I'm going to say, from Colombia in the second round. We then took on last year's holders, River Plate, in the quarterfinals and swept them aside 5-0 on aggregate. We then played Internacional in the next leg. In the semi-finals, we beat them 4-1 on aggregate, absolutely blitzed past them, and now we take on Flamengo. Flamengo are the biggest club that we have taken on in this competition so far. I think River Plate are good, but I've discussed this previously. The amount of games that we've played to this point in the season versus the amount of games that they've played, I just think we're a more well-oiled machine. They've not really... I think when we played them, they had only played 8 games. We played like 40. So we were much more drilled down on what we needed to achieve. If we take a look at Flamengo, let's have a look at their schedule first. Let's take out all the competitions and bring back the Copa Libertadores and find out how they've got on. They were in Group G. They advanced pretty nicely against Colo-Colo. Once Caldes, I don't know what country they are from. They are from Colombia. And City Talk, who are obviously from Uruguay, we will remember them from earlier on in the save. They advanced then second round. They took on Boca Juniors, one of the big sides from Argentina. Then they played Argentinos Juniors, smoked them 5-2 on aggregate. Then they played Sao Paulo and just absolutely wiped them aside 3-0 on aggregate. From memory, it didn't look like Sao Paulo were going to do anything in that fixture. But Sao Paulo, remember, were the side to knock out Palmeiras. So then they face us in the final. It says it's at a neutral venue. It's at the Maracanã, which is Flamengo Stadium. So, going to be interesting to see how we get on at the very least. So that is kind of all we need to do. If we take a look at some of their players and sort them by ability, Evander is their key man. He is their best player. He's a natural at central midfield. He's a natural at central attacking midfield. So you never know where he's going to play. But he's been fantastic for them. 16 goals and 25 assists in all competitions. He's been a very good player for them this season. And again, another one here, Luis Felipe. I've not fully scouted him, but I reckon as a ball-playing defender, he's going to be pretty good at 6'1". Either-footed as well. 19 years of age. Obviously a new gen to come through Flamengo. We all know that Brazil are well accustomed to bringing in new gen players. So then, guys, that is where we are. So we are now in the tactical meeting, and I will run you through the team that I think will be able to lift the Copa Libertadores final. We've got Ivan in goal. He has been fantastic since he has come back from Spurs. We sold him to Spurs. We bought him back. He has been fantastic. We've got Gaston at right back. Evandro again on loan from Inter Milan. Nathan Wendell has been fantastic for us with the amount of assists he's created this season. Danilo will play alongside Dewey. We've got Santiago Lopez, Molko, and Luca as the three behind the striker. And Bobadilla, our top goal scorer, on 42 goals to lead the line. I rotated him out of the team for the last league match, so he'll probably be a little bit frustrated about that, but we needed him fully fit for this Copa Libertadores final. So we will submit this team. 3 players are happy to be back in the team. As you can see, I did rotate a little bit for that last league match. Oh, come on then, guys. A few months worth of Football Manager coming into being. Is this going to be the first of the 5 trophies that we need? I'm going to say the media have given you a lot of credit lately. That has motivated everyone except from Nathan. This is the Flamengo side. Are they not playing Evander? They are not playing their best player off the start. Oh my god, what is going on here? I don't know what to expect, guys. They're not playing their best player from the start. So we are in the green with the white shorts. They are in the white with the blue shorts. It's Copa Libertadores final time. Flamengo versus Santos. Brazil versus Brazil. Big breath. Let's see what we can do. 15 minutes in. KG. 3 shots for us. We've not managed to hit the target just yet. 1 shot for Flamengo, 1 shot on target, 0.7 XG. We're kind of bossing things in terms of possession. 57% possession, but we're not really doing anything with it. The defense that Flamengo do have is very, very solid. As the first highlight that you see is a wayward pass into Gaston. We have the ball then. Danilo with the ball at his feet. He can create. He's a very, very solid player for us. Goes back to Gaston, the right back. Back to Danilo. Into Nathan. We're stroking it around quite nicely here, but not really looking dangerous. As Dewey goes on a little bit of a run. Looks for the runner, Bobadilla, who's there. Forces a great save from the goalkeeper. The first real opportunity that we've seen. And luckily, Bobadilla was flagged offside just before. It's the right idea. It's the right sort of thing we're trying to do. Their goalkeeper, Felipe Farah, is their best player so far. He looks quite good for 21 years of age with the 7.2. Our best player is just on a 6.9. We go into the dressing room then. I've used the media team talk already, so what I'm going to say is time for everyone to dig in. That's motivated our 2 midfielders, so I'm actually quite happy with that, despite no one else really being motivated. And we go into the second half and we start with what looks like a Flamengo highlight then. Back to Bernardo on their left-hand side. What are they going to do with it? They go for the long ball. Nathan wins that header. Bobadilla's going to get there. He gets ahead of his man. And the fullbacks collapse to try and catch up with him. Goes back to Danilo, who's driving forward into the penalty area. He goes. His cross gets blocked. Gaston picks it up. He's got Danilo behind him. Danilo's in loads of space here. Cross comes over. Oh, Molko, the South African, heads just wide. Just inside the second half here. 5 shots for us. 1 on target. 2 shots for Flamengo. 1 on target. Evandro is 1 yellow card away. I don't really care. Luca's not having a good game here. So we're going to look at taking off Luca on this side. We're going to bring on the veteran, Nico Lopez. And I think we're going to swap them around. So Santiago Lopez is going to go on the left. Nico Lopez is going to go on that right-hand side. See if we can switch up the wingers and have a little bit more joy. We've had 9 shots. We've now got over 1 in terms of our XG. We are deserving of a goal. Football Manager gods. Molko looks like he's given everything. I'm not taking him off yet. Looks like we could well be going to extra time, guys. It looks like we are the better side, but we are still unable to break down this Flamengo team. It looks like we are going to extra time. Bruno Fuchs is their best player, the ball-playing defender. He's their best player. Gaston, our right back, is our best player. If you look at this XG graph, they've not really offered a great deal, and we've offered so much, but yet to really make it count. 13 shots for us, 13 shots, just 3 on target. I'm actually going to say I'm not happy with what I've seen. I know that's demotivated Danilo. We've been the better side. This game should be done and dusted now. I'm going to make that change. We're going to bring on Mateus Jesus in the middle. Evandro, I don't care if he's on a booking and will miss the next game. That's not really my concern right now. Gaston with the throw-in. Nico Lopez picks this one up then. Back to Gaston, the right back. Forces a great save at the near post. Nico Lopez picks up the ball into Molko. The South African might have just done it there. His 21st goal of the season. There's still a lot of football to be played. There's still over 15 minutes of this to go. Nico Lopez into Gaston. Great shot. Great save as well. Nico Lopez picks up the loose ball. Floats the cross in. And Molko is there to maybe send us to Copa Libertadores final history. 15 minutes to go. We've got to throw Gaston again into Danilo here. His cross comes over. Mateus Jesus gets out jumped. And here come Flamengo then. It's 2v1. That's a massive challenge from Evandro. And we instantly stop that counter-attack. Wendell has the ball at his feet. He's experienced. He's been in these big games before. Danilo, back to Nathan. We can just hold on to the ball now. If we can hold on to this for another 15 minutes, I'm absolutely fine. Molko goes into Bobadilla. Bobadilla. Oh, what's going on? How's that got in? What has happened there? Mistake. They've put it down as an own goal for the goalkeeper. What an absolute carnage way to lose the Copa Libertadores final. Danilo, Molko with the ball over the top. Bobadilla brings it down nicely. The goalkeeper clears it out. The defender, wow, smashes it into the goalkeeper who's trying to stand up. It goes into the goal. It's kind of what our XG deserves, but not necessarily the way we deserve to win this trophy. But guys, okay, it's not over. Flamengo have a throw-in. Cross is going to come over. They win that header. Ivan, the absolute beast that is, gets both hands on this ball. We're going to take our time with it. Our entire defense is absolutely knackered. So is Danilo. They're going to get an opportunity. They get it and they fire one in. Okay, we need to make a sub. We need to make some subs. We need to change some things around. I am not letting this slip. No way, no how. Lopez is going to... I've made 3 subs. I have already made 3 subs. Okay, so let's go cautious. We are going to play really slow, much shorter passes. We're going to dribble less. We're going to be more disciplined. We're not going to pass into space. In transition, we'll regroup. We'll hold the shape. We'll slow the pace down. And out of possession, we're going to have a much lower defensive line. And we're going to drop the lower line of engagement. And we're going to confirm those changes. We've already made the substitutions. They've pulled one back with literal minutes to go. It is 2-1. Can we see this out? 2 minutes of added time. 1 minute's gone. We're still playing. Come on. Come on. It took extra time. But we have done it. We have won the Copa Libertadores. This is the first of the 5. And there we go, guys. The first one of the 5. I'm honestly going to be distraught that I will be resigning from Santos. I want to see us win the league. As we are pretty close to potentially doing that. If we do that against Palmeiras, if we win that game against Palmeiras and we beat Sao Paulo in the meantime, I think we do win the league as well. The Flamengo goalkeeper was finally beaten today, having gone 270 consecutive minutes without conceding. Absolutely amazing. Santos have now set a new Copa Libertadores record of 13 games won in a row following today's victory. We won from the start all the way through to the final. We have picked up the Copa Libertadores final. Congratulations, lads. I'm happy with your performance out there. Enjoy your success. These are the moments you will remember when you hang up your boots. Completely agree with the assistant. Everyone's motivated, inspired and motivated. Guys, we've done it. The first of the 5. I think the journey in Brazil is going to be, well, it's not going to be, it is over. The journey in South America is over. We have won what we came to South America for. Let's move forward. Copa Libertadores, Santos lift. Copa Libertadores, victorious Santos celebrate famous treble. So we have the treble as well. So we receive £11.64 million. Not that it matters. The board are delighted with the Copa Libertadores win. I become one of the best English managers, which you love to see. That we have some people with some fitness concerns. To be honest, I don't care. Diaz is spotted at the Maracanã. That is the Argentina boss. He's looking at some of my players. Fine. Copa Libertadores payout, whatever. Bonuses have been paid out. Fantastic stuff. We move forward, guys. What I'm actually going to do, because obviously we've achieved what we needed to achieve. We won the Copa Libertadores. The idea would be that next episode, Monday's episode, would be me looking and finding my new job. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to try and include it in this episode as well. So I'll be back when we have this game against Palmeiras and potentially the opportunity to win back-to-back Serie A titles. I'll be back in just a few seconds, guys. So then, guys, I'm bringing you back with 15 minutes of this game against Palmeiras to go. As things stand, we are going to be 10 points clear with just 3 games remaining. The draw sees us win the Serie A title for the 2nd year in a row. We've had the lead twice in this game, and Palmeiras have been clawing it back. Palmeiras need the victory. And just as I bring you back, watch Palmeiras score as I bring you back now. Gabriel Silva out to Jonathan Felipe. I go to bring you guys back to see us potentially win the title. And that's his first ever goal for the club. Ah. We cannot beat Palmeiras. All we need is a draw, man. All we need is a draw. Let's go more direct. Let's try and get a draw. Nico Lopez, corner to the back stick. It's cleared. We're going to pick up the ball. We're going to try and make this game set and match here. But it's not looking likely. Jose Wagner is in. He scores against us all the time. Ivan pushes that one behind the post. I brought you back for the opportunity to lift the title at home against Palmeiras, the biggest team that we are coming up against in the league. They finished in 2nd for the past 4 years. But this isn't, it looks like it isn't going to be the league over like this. We are going to move forward. I'll bring you back for the next game, guys, because Palmeiras have spoiled the party. We've lost to them again. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased with the result. I don't know who we've got next. I'll bring you back as we look to lift the title. Guys, I messed up. I thought I'd recorded the last game against Nautico. I didn't. I'm an idiot. We won the title against Nautico. We lifted the trophy. Palmeiras drew their game. We won ours. We managed to pick up the title, and I have completely binned this this final bit of this recording. Palmeiras ruined it for me once, and I've ruined the second bit. We have retained the Serie A title. As you can see, we are champions. We are 9 points clear with just 2 games to go, so the last 2 do not matter. We play Botafogo and we play Ponte Preta, but as I said, it does not matter. In terms of the competitions, guys, we won the Serie A, we won the Sao Paulo State Championship, we won the Copa Libertadores, we won the Copa Santander Sudamericana, and we won the Super Copa do Brazil. The only thing we didn't win that we entered this year was the Brazilian Cup, where we were knocked out in the semi-final by Palmeiras. In terms of the club vision, we're at an A+. Delighted to have won the league, delighted to have won the Libertadores, delighted with the positive atmosphere in the changing room. We have absolutely smashed it, guys. We've only got 7 million to spend next season, but it doesn't matter because we will not be here. In this, up until next episode, guys, I will have a new job. It will be an interesting one. You will get to see me in a different setting. We've only been in South America in this save so far, so it's going to be good to see where we do end up. Let me know in the comments where you would like to see me. Obviously, we still need to do Africa. We still need to do Asia. We still need to do North America. And obviously, we still need to do Europe. Let me know where you would like me to end up in the next stage of this journey. Just hypothetically, we're going to go over to the job center. We're going to look at some of the managerial vacancies. I don't think there's going to be anything at the moment that is really tickling my fancy. There's a Bundesliga club that could be interesting. There's a club in China, maybe Mexican league potentially. There's a couple here in the South African second division, I think. Obviously, Toronto in the MLS, that could be an option. Toronto do have a good new gen system, good academy system, but it's going to be interesting to see where we do end up. But that is it for this episode, guys. I'm sorry you didn't get to see me lift a trophy, but I am an idiot and cocked up the recording. So if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and be ready for the next episode of this Pentagon adventure where we will be in a brand new club and a brand new continent. But until then, guys, take care, and I'll see you in Monday's episode.